Good morning, everyone. It is Denton Radio in the morning, the show bringing you a little snapshot of Denton news, Denton events, Denton weather, all of the things you need to start your day the Denton way. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. We greatly appreciate it. If you're listening to us on DentonRadio.com, you can hop over to Facebook and see our bright, shining faces. If you are listening to us on Facebook, you can hop over to our DentonRadio.com app and listen to us in HD quality. So whichever one appeals the most to you, hop on over and we'll get you hooked up. Good morning, Celia. Good to have you listening with us. We appreciate it. If you are on Facebook, you can always comment and do things like that to interact and all that good stuff. Anyways, doing shots of dogs and things like that. All right. You can see my co-hosts here. They're furry. And they get into a lot of trouble, but they're cool. Anyways, jumping in this morning, we've got some cool things going down. We're going to jump into the Denton Record Chronicle first, as we always do. We want to start with a little bit of Denton news. They're one of our partners here in the Discover Denton Welcome Center, as well as in this morning show. So we always love to take some of the headlines from today's newspaper, some of the top stories, and go a little deep. Well, we give you a sampling of what you can see in the paper today. And if you want to go a little deeper, you can go to DentonRC.com. You can come by the Welcome Center. We'll get you a copy of the paper, or you can go by your local convenience store, and they'll have it there as well. Authorities prepare for wildfire season. Committee talks trust ethics reform. Great Heights World War II veteran reconnects with past in DC-3 plane. And state history class instills pride in young Texas. We also have international news, national news, sports, weather, classifieds, the funnies, all the good stuff. So make sure you check it out at Denton Record Chronicle. Again, DentonRC.com. All right, we're going to talk weather today. We are at about 38 right now at 7:30 this morning, but it's going to keep climbing. It's going to be in the 50s by probably 11. It's going to get up to about 68-ish. We're looking at a high of 69, a low of 46. What we're probably going to look at is about 5 o'clock is when we're going to be warmest, and it'll probably be just right at 70, not quite. But it's going to be a warmer day than yesterday and probably stay that way on through the night. It's not going to stay that warm, but it's going to be a little bit warmer in the evening than it was the night before. So shouldn't be a bad weather day at all. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining. It's absolutely gorgeous outside. Come down to the Welcome Center. We'll help you find some things to do and some events to get involved in, because today is Friday, baby. It is a great day to be alive, and let's get into some Denton events with the DiscoverDenton.com calendar. For those of you that aren't familiar, DiscoverDenton.com, that is our website here at the Discover Denton Welcome Center and the Denton Convention and Visitors Bureau. And we have a great community calendar where anybody in town can post there. We also have a team of people that are constantly adding more and more stuff to it. So make sure you check that out. All right, Business Entrepreneurs Week is over at Various. Again, more details on dates or not dates, but it's today. But more details on times, locations, all that good stuff, again, can be found at DiscoverDenton.com. Just Tapu and Place Like Home exhibits at the Texas Women's University East and West Galleries. Jerry Austin Currents, a survey of recent works and others. That's at UNT on the Square. Composite of the Soul featuring Justin Archer, Dan Black, and Eric Benavidez is still over at the Patterson-Appleton Arts Center. Also, the Lost Generation World War I poetry selected from the Donald Thomas War Poetry Collection. That is at the UNT Willis Library. Also at the Patterson-Appleton Arts Center, or PAC, is the Materials Hard and Soft International Contemporary Craft Competition and Exhibition. Materials Hard and Soft. It's great, great, great event. First Friday in downtown Denton on the Square. All the shops around here do something really special the first Friday of every month. We've got something really special here going on at the Welcome Center. Make sure you check it out. But all the retail shops and the restaurants, they all, just about everybody, we do a lot of really cool extra things today and in celebration of the new month. And so First Friday is always a great time to come on down to the downtown area and check out what's going on. Tad presents She Loves You, yeah, over at the Tad. I believe that's going to be inside the Bowlery. Again, you can find exact locations on DiscoverDenton.com. Guest artist clinic Ivan Trevino on percussion, the Recital Hall College of Music building. That's a UNT event. The TW softball versus Western New Mexico is at the Katie Maggie Arena. Let's see. First Fridays at the Arts Center. The Patterson-Appleton Arts Center, or PAC, is doing extra special things. Let's see. The Enclave Royal Poetry Slam at Agua Dulce Mexican Kitchen on Walnut Street. So make sure you check that out if you're a poetry fanatic. We had some guests on talking about that the other day on this morning show, and this is a very specific poetry event because this is a poetry slam. It's going to be a very, very cool time. Whimsy Workshop, Chalkboard Frame, and Whimsy Finds. That's going to be at Whimsy Finds. First Friday, Denton at A Creative Art Studio. They're doing some extra things over there. We have Free Beer Friday happening tonight with Audacity Brew House, one of our local brewers. They also have a very special guest with them, and we'll be talking about an upcoming event. Live music over at LSA Burger. Also, UNT Opera in the Know lecture series with the International Rehearsal Room Murchison Performing Arts Center. Sister Act at the Campus Theater. That's going to be super cool. I believe it is sold out, but it might not be. Make sure you go check it out. First Friday Dart Tournament at the Lab. Faculty recital, Jason Bergman, Trumpet and Friends, Vortman Hall College of Music Building. Ghosts of Denton is back. The Ghosts of Denton tours with Shelley Tucker. She never went anywhere, but the ghost tours happened more sporadically. They were more by request or just a couple of times a month. Now, every Friday and Saturday, baby, now that the weather is back and everything's wonderful, as long as there's interest, she's doing tours. So make sure you check that out. You can go to ghostofdenton.com and get yourself signed up. You gotta pre-register. You can't just walk up. So you got to pre-register by 2 o'clock at the latest the day before or the day of. So, and even then, again, it's all by interest and requests and stuff like that. So make sure you check it out, ghostofdenton.com. They meet here at the Welcome Center when they get rolling. Pink Floyd Laser Show at UNT Sky Theater Planetarium. UNT Sky Theater Planetarium, the UNT Environmental Sciences Building. That is a super cool show. If you want to see the lasers and the planetarium and all the good stuff, it's pretty awesome. Samogi, Tomcat, and Wesley Jensen are going to be over at Harvest House, which is going to be a sweet show. You got to check that out. Again, Samogi, Tomcat, and Wesley Jensen. UNT Opera Sondheim's at a Little Night Music. That's going to be at the Lyric Theater in the Murchison Performing Arts Center. So much stuff happening today. And James McMurray is going to be over at Dan Silverleaf. That's going to be pretty cool too. So we've got a ton of stuff going on today because it's Friday. It's going to be awesome. Now, the special secret we've got going on here at the Welcome Center is we are showcasing, get ready for it, the Frank Buck Zoo. They haven't been by in a while, and they are coming tonight. They're bringing animals. They're doing all sorts of cool stuff. Last time they came, they brought owls and a skink and a tarantula. The time before that, they brought an enormous toad and a freaking python, which was so cool. So they're going to be doing some stuff, and they're going to be coming out with new animals. We don't know what they're bringing until they show up, because they say it just depends on the molting and the health of the animals and all those kind of things. And, how are they, what animal has the best attitude that day? So, because we don't want to get anybody eaten. All right. So it's going to be a surprise, but I guarantee it's going to be so cool. So come down here, 6 o'clock tonight is when everything starts to kick off. All right, we're going to have the Frank Buck Zoo in. We're going to have Free Beer Friday with Audacity, also a very special guest with them talking about a very special upcoming event. So both of those events are colliding today. We also are beginning our sidewalk sale. Now, things are not going to be out on the sidewalk, but we've got a bunch of inventory here at the Welcome Center, a bunch of great Denton stuff, and we've got a ton of sales going on. Everything, we've got stuff up to 50% off. We're just trying to give it away. So come on in and get all your Denton gear, get outfitted in everything Denton and local and all that great stuff that you can imagine. So those three things today, right? You would think that would be enough. No, boom. In addition to First Friday, this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, Spring Open House by the Main Street Association. So not only are we running specials and deals, everybody's running specials and deals. So make sure you check that out. You can get more information on that at dentonmainstreet.org. Okay, so animals. Frank Buck Zoo could be a python. Somebody could get eaten. You never know. We've also got free beer with Free Beer Fridays. We've also got a special guest. We've also got huge specials and deals going on. You'd think that would be enough. No, it's going to continue partying on into Saturday. All right, we are going to have Steve of Steve's Wine Bar just down the street back in the Welcome Center. He's coming in from noon to 3, and he's passing out wine samples. Why? Because he wants people to know what's going on at Steve's Wine Bar. Well, what else is going on at Steve's Wine Bar? Jazz. All right. Everybody always asks, where's the jazz going on around town? Where can I find this great UNT jazz? Well, you can very often find it at Steve's. Well, if he's going to show off Steve's the right way, he needs to bring a little jazz with him. So Jeffrey Eccles is going to be doing live jazz in the house right here in the Welcome Center while Steve's passing out wine from 12 to 3. So midday, you're doing your thing on the square. It's a Saturday. You're enjoying yourself. Great, wonderful time. Awesome. Come on in, get yourself some free wine and some free jazz. Are we finished there? No. The specials are going to continue going on. Our sales are going to keep happening all weekend. All right? Super cool, but it doesn't stop there. We also have the one and only Critter Man. Now, you may have seen him around Frank Buck Zoo. You've probably seen him at a bunch of other places, though. The Critter Man. He is the big animal advocate. We do a ton of work with him. Talks about talks about animals and things you can do locally and all this really cool stuff. So he's going to have all this animal knowledge. This is the presentation to bring your kids. All right? 6 o'clock Saturday night, Critter Man in the house. If you've got a young kid or you're interested in animals yourself or anything like that, Critter Man is going to put on such a great show for all the kids and all the animal lovers out there. Great guy. You're definitely not going to want to miss this presentation. Okay? So Saturday, wine, jazz, tons of discounts, and the one and only Critter Man right here in the Welcome Center. So there's so much stuff. All right, are we done there? Are we done? Is it finished? Is it over? Is the party done? No, the party's going to keep going on through Sunday. Again, still, spring open house is going to be happening all over downtown. Everybody's going to be running a lot of great specials. We're going to still be doing the sidewalk sale even through to Sunday. So Friday to Sunday, we're going to have huge specials and discounts. If you can't make it Friday for all the fun with the beer and the animals and stuff like that, come Saturday and you're going to get wine and animals and fun stuff like that. And then Sunday, we're going to have even more specials going on. So there's so much stuff happening this weekend in downtown Denton. And we would love for you to come by the Welcome Center, check it all out, but don't just stop here at the Welcome Center. We're going to point you to all this other cool stuff and all these other specials and all these other events that are going on all over Denton. So by coming to the Welcome Center, this can be your start, but we don't want it to be your finish. We want this to be the place where you find cool things and then go on out and experience even more of them. So thank you so much for tuning in with us this morning. We have been so excited to get to bring you this morning show every day where we give you just a little fire hose of all the things that are going on in Denton, from news to weather to events and all that good stuff. Big thanks to my co-hosts for chilling. We appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful morning. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are going to be back on Monday at 7:30. We will see you then.